Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. Now, in one of my other reports, I talked about what the DEC is putting out there for the public to be aware of, the bird flu. But the other thing is that you might want to look into is the DEC now has summer camps for kids. They're week-long camps, and they are starting their registration on March 23rd, and they really advise if you want this for your child, you should register as soon as possible. I think this is a fabulous idea. I don't remember having anything like this when I was young. I know that a big part of my life is having fishing camps and fishing schools for kids, because I think as we look at the world around us and the different people around us, there's big changes taking place on how people react, how they live in our areas and other areas, and I think it is critical to get kids involved with the outdoors. I've said this so many times before, but I think there's so many elements of life and who we are as a person that is formed at this time. Some kids, and I'm sure there's a lot that this is part of, if they're not the fastest or greatest sports person or the handsomest or prettiest or what all the other things that kids look at, they get bullied. And a lot of times bullying can form a huge part of what their life becomes. But when you take kids and mingle with kids in the outdoors in fishing, it changes an awful lot. A lot of those barriers that people build around themselves and sort of react to other people disappear. And I saw it with the kids' fishing schools that I did. I saw kids of all different socioeconomic classes and races and sexes all come together and sort of just mingle together, explore, learn together. And I don't think you'd find this in many other type of arenas. So I think getting your kid exposed to the outdoors, it gives them a break from the dependency on phones and video games and all that has become part of youthful life and even young adult life. So if you're interested, I would go to the DEC website and look into fishing camps for kids this summer. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.